Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Napoleon, and today we are back with another Enlisted video, and today we have something important to talk about, and I do think it could potentially lead to the end of Enlisted if Enlisted doesn't know what they're doing, or they're purposely trying to do that. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how Enlisted could potentially, well, literally collapse, and without further ado, let's just get started. The first thing for us to note is the fact that War Thunder has just released Infantry leaks. Yes, you heard me correct, Infantry leaks. Now, from all indicators, it does seem that the War Thunder leaks are more akin to modern warfare. For example, the soldiers have perks including, but are certainly not limited to, armor. For example, you have soft, steel, and ceramics, which is already enough for people to think what the heck is going on. And of course, from all the leaks, it does appear that the weapons are more akin to a split between World War II and the modern era. I'll let you guys figure out what is going on. A lot of people have been calling this a full-out event, but I also do have stuff regarding the fact that there are infantry crew skills. Yes, you heard me correct. They're not called crew skills, they're not just called infantry skills, they're called infantry crew skills. I'll let you guys figure what is going on. I don't think War Thunder has fully grasped the idea of putting infantry in there, which we could potentially talk about later, but as of right now, I don't think infantry is here for a full-on game. I think that the infantry is either for an event, but because I'm not a War Thunder content creator, I'm an Enlisted content creator, I cannot confirm that. I don't even know how to confirm that. If you guys are interested, I would say now you look at other content creators who specialize in War Thunder. For example, the European Canadian and other content creators who have leaked this information. So that is interesting to note. Needless to say, putting infantry in War Thunder in any regards would probably kill the game, and the reason is simple. Number one, not only is War Thunder so much better in both quality and quantity than Enlisted, with the only downside of course being the grind, and the fact that, well, War Thunder is much more popular, at least in the millions. Putting infantry in War Thunder will essentially kill Enlisted to the fact that I do not even think that infantry would be a viable option in Enlisted anymore. Granted, this system is a little bit different in War Thunder, mainly the fact that, well, in War Thunder it does not appear that they're using pure squads, but they're just using the infantry, and from the looks of it, it appears that, well, Enlisted is still using pure squads, which is good. There's something different, and that's great. That said, another issue is the fact that, well, War Thunder has already a lot of planes, helicopters, bombs. Almost all of these can instantly kill squads or tens of squads with one single bomb or one single rocket strike. Essentially, infantry will practically be hell on War Thunder ground. Now, moving back to Enlisted, I do think this is like a crisis almost that we're about to go into, in the sense that with War Thunder having infantry, and if War Thunder decides off with its head, and let's just put infantry for 100%, which could be the case, we're looking at it right now, then Enlisted has a problem number one in how do you contend with the biggest war game that has pretty much ever existed, because let's be honest, War Thunder is free and it's been here since 2012, and the only thing that has happened ever since then is grow, and grow. Enlisted is still in the stalemate in the sense that it's still trying to grow, which is not good. That said, that is just the War Thunder aspect, and because of that, we have another aspect to talk about, and that is the active matter. A lot of content creators, Enlisted content creators to be exact, have done videos on this, and they're saying active matter is just taking away stuff from Enlisted, and from all resources, it appears that that is very true. Enlisted will say that, oh, that's not true, because active matter is a separate game. And whatever they tell you, as of right now, it's not correct, and the reason why it is very simple. Every time active matter has an update, or every time active matter is testing something, it is at the cost of the Enlisted servers. Now, if you have played active matter at all, then you will realize most of the modern warfare guns are put into active matter, which is essentially like saying, oh, by the way, we're gonna test some stuff in Enlisted and we're gonna move it to active matter, and you guys just have to deal with it. A lot of people are not happy. A lot of the content creators that I know are not happy, and honestly, I'm not happy because a lot of people have spent their long time playing this game called Enlisted, and all of a sudden you're gonna be like, oh, by the way, we're just gonna make another game that has the same potentials as Enlisted, and we're not even gonna consider the fact that are we going to go to World War II or above? We might just stay in World War II, and we might have War Thunder do everything else. It is like, what in the name of hell is going on? If Gaijin is using Enlisted as a testing ground, what is the point of making Enlisted in the first place? I would also have to argue the fact that if Enlisted is also using active matter as a testing ground, because let's be honest, active matter has some of the stuff that are unique to active matter itself, but in terms of the whole gaming industry, it is not even unique at all. War Thunder and Enlisted are unique in the sense that War Thunder is the only one with such a big market, and Enlisted is unique because it has the squad system in today's world of gaming. Granted, the squad system is a little bit problematic and giffy sometimes, but still it works. Hence, my question is, what is the point? If Enlisted and Active Matter, it seems, are to be used and only used as, well, test servers, essentially, or test games, then what is the point? Because if it's not used as a test game, then Enlisted definitely has some explaining to do. Number one is the fact that they've been, well, essentially taking away stuff from Enlisted and putting in Active Matter, which I'm not against, but when every time Active Matter has something happen, test servers seem to run in Active Matter or something along the lines of that. Enlisted has the downside of having their own servers lag or something happen in which it's not natural, we can tell. So Enlisted has some explaining to do, and of course the War Thunder Infantry leaks is a big thorn in everyone's side. If this is true, and Enlisted is going to be adding infantry, then we have problems to talk about. If by any chance of the imagination that Enlisted adds infantry and it's just for an April Fool's event, or most likely a Halloween event, because that is coming up very soon. And of course, don't even get me started on the recent update, which practically is almost like a minor update instead of a major update, and I'm saying that very nicely because my personal opinions of the recent update, are in my own video. So without further ado, this is all it for my rant right here. Really interested to see what War Thunder would do with their infantry update or infantry event or whatever infantry. And have a great day, guys, and I'll keep in touch.